Welcome back to Sun Crypto. It is August 16th, 2019, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The current price of BTC on Binance, it is roughly 10,363, right? So BTC is looking strong at the moment, but we're just going to talk about the possible bearish momentum for the short term, a possible dip to the low 9K, right? 9,500 to 9,000, right? So but before we get started, let's take a look at the weekly time frame. First of all, this is the 4-hour time frame, right? So you can see this circle I just showed you guys, showing like some bullish and bearish momentum. So we're gonna have to answer this question and see like where we think like BTC is gonna be heading to, at least for the short term, right? So but the bigger picture perspective for BTC, it is bullish, right? Whether BTC drop like 600 points or 400 points, it really doesn't matter. The big picture is like BTC to hit $30,000. Okay, that's a big picture. Anything like less than 10K, it is just noise. It is just noise, guys. Anything less than 10K to 11K, it is just noise. I told you when BTC was like 3K. I told you when BTC was like 7K. I told you when BTC was 9K. So I'm telling you again, when BTC is like roughly 10K, right? So most of you guys are gonna be panicking as soon as we drop below 9K, but at the same time, most of you guys want to buy BTC at the cheaper price, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, it is just gonna be temporary if like we break this area of support. Okay, because we can see like we got some we got a sign of bearishness on the 4-hour. The the 50 and then 100 crossing over. The yellow is the 50. The red is 100 EMA, right? So but this crossover, it is not that strong, because you can see it like in this area we got a crossover, but we got it right at the bottom. So if you don't know how to read like these moving averages, you're going to be selling at this point, and then we're going to bounce back. Okay, and then you're going to be panicking again and then come back, retest it. So this crossover, it is bearish, but BTC has been traveling this distance like is basically this sell-off basically is it is big. It is a big sell-off. So we got the crossover, we about to get the crossover, but we could also bottom out in this area, just like here. Okay, you can see it in this range. We got the crossover, but we didn't break the area of support. We got this crossover, but we might not break this area of support. So within the next couple of days, we're gonna make another analysis and see like if BTC is gonna be breaking this area of support. But if you want like some detailed analysis, make sure to join the private group, and then we're gonna give you like some details about like where we think like BTC is gonna be heading to, at least for the short term. The link to the private group, the Telegram group, private group, is under the description. So click on it, shoot me an private message, and then I'm gonna send you the link to the to the private group, right? So let's take a look at the daily time frame now, and then we're gonna move on to the weekly. When you take a look at the daily, yesterday we basically ignored Binance chart, but it seems like Binance chart is actually legit, right? So when you take a look at the Binance chart, a couple of days ago when we got that big sell-off, Binance was on maintenance, right? And Binance never got, we haven't seen like BTC before the before and after the maintenance. BTC never dropped below the this area of 100 EMA, never dropped below it. So as soon as we Binance maintenance was over, right, the exchange like reopened again, we saw like a big pump, right, and then we dropped down to this area of 100 EMA, this red line, a huge support, and then we bouncing back. And last time we visited this 100 EMA, I told you guys a couple weeks ago like you got to pay attention to the 100 EMA on a daily. That was like February 24th, right? February 22nd, right? I told you like back then, I told you like we're gonna drop, get a support from the 50 EMA. That time we were about to get a crossover between the 50 and then 100, so it was the same moving average right at that time, right? So I told you we're gonna drop to this area, get a support, move sideways, and push to the upside. But this time it is very critical. So I'm not sure at this time if like BTC gonna be moving sideways, or if BTC gonna be breaking to the downside, because we're just gonna have to wait within the next couple of days, right? And then we're gonna see like where BTC is going. So we got some target. If you join the Telegram group, we're gonna give you some targets, right? But for the public live stream, it is just like it is what it is. So we're just gonna give you these possible scenarios. So if you want like some critical targets, make sure to join the the Telegram group, right? So to get like where we're going next within the next 48 to 72 hours. Okay, 48 to 72 hours. So but it is not looking bad at all. So it is not looking bad at all. So two possible scenario you could be looking for, right? You gotta pay attention to the 50 MA. The 50 MA, it is right now at a 10.8 to 10.9, right? The 50 MA, not AMA, but the 50 MA, this yellow line on the daily, it is at 10.8. Okay, the 100 MA on the daily, it is at a 97.45, and that's where we exactly bottom at yesterday, right? Bottom out at yesterday. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. So let's take a look at the weekly again. Not again, but let's go take a look at the weekly. The weekly time frame, it is extremely bearish. So like I told you, like we're not going to be closing with a full body candle on the weekly. A couple of days ago, it was on Bybit, right? So the weekly was like a full body candle. I told you like we're going to be retracing. So that's why yesterday like we hit like our target. We didn't hit the target, but we gave a sell signal at a 99.50, 10.30 and 10.130, and then we hit exactly at 10.130 on Bybit. I think like 10.136 in that range, but it was pretty accurate, guys. And then we got a big sell off to the downside on the. I'm gonna show you on the 15 minutes, but a big reversal. So make sure whether you're selling or you're shorting BTC, whatever you're doing, make sure to put your stop losses all the time. Even if you're right in front of your computer, make sure to put your stop losses, right? Make sure to put your stop losses. It is very important. So don't trust the market because it is a lot of squeezes. So yeah, you can get a short squeeze or long squeeze. So you just have to put your stop loss, and then to be very so you can be very safe, right? So don't trust the market at all. Don't trust the market. So but the weekly, it is extremely bearish at the moment, so we just have to wait till Sunday so we can see like how we're going to be closing. But I would love to see like BTC close above like a 10.6 to 10.7, which is roughly like in this area of resistance, right? On the weekly, the weekly is pretty clean, so it is pretty clean. I would love to see BTC close in this range. Okay, it is going to be extremely bullish if you're a bear. I mean, if you're bulls, right? If you're a bear, it's going to be really bad for you. Okay, if BTC closes above 10.6 to 10.7, right? But we're just gonna have to wait and see like within the next couple of days, right? Within the next couple of days. So let's move on to the monthly time frame and take a look at the volume to see how much volume we got. When you take a look at the monthly, it is quite unusual to see like BTC making this type of pattern, these lower highs in this area, right? We got some lower highs. It is not good at all. But we got two more weeks to go basically, and then we only got like 50% of last week, last month, not last week, but last month volume, right? Last month we got roughly 1 million, right? Let's see. That's actually Bybit. Let's see. Okay, last month we got almost 1.9. This month we already got like a 700,000. So it is less than 50%. So we could anticipate at least another 500 to 700,000 trading volume, which is not bad, right? Which is roughly like 300,000 trading volume, because the last couple of weeks we only got like roughly like 300, right? 300 to 350. So it's not going to be it's not going to be critical at all, like 300,000 trading volume, but it'll be better if like we get like 400 to 500. That'd be great. But if like we are extremely bearish, it's not going to be good for the bulls, right? Which means like we could be retesting like this level of 88. okay, 88, and then we're going to talk about why we could be retesting 88 on the lower time frame, right? Why we could be retesting 88. But the real target, you're going to get it in the Telegram group, so make sure to join, and then you can get these targets, right? You can get this target. So volume on the weekly, it is not bad at all, 200,000. So before Sunday, we definitely can get on 300,000, right? Because I'm expecting at least 40,000 a day for the next couple of days. It's not going to be a lot, but it could create a lot of volatility because we recently getting a lot of panics. Okay, we're getting a lot of panics, right? Even though we're making some high lows on the weekly, don't be extremely bullish about these high lows. Okay, we still can break it. The last bearish week we got on the downside was like back in July, the first week of July. So coming back to retest this last bearish week, from the uptrend, like a low 3,000, right? So we can come back and retest it. So it's not, don't be fooled by this by these lower highs, right? These are, lower lows, right? And some lower highs. So don't be extremely bullish because we're getting some high lows, right? Some high lows. So keep that in mind very shortly, guys. Keep that in mind. So if you're looking for some cheaper bits, you definitely can get it based on the weekly time frame. You definitely can get it based on the weekly time frame. Definitely can get it. So let's move on to the 15 minutes, and then we're gonna take a look at the short-term price action for BTC. Let's take a look at the hourly. When you take a look at the hourly, it is actually bullish on the hourly time frame, even though I was looking for BTC to drop below this area of 10.2 down to like a, let's take a look at the hourly, down like a 10.2 to a 10.2, below like 10.2, basically down to like a 10.150, right? But we got a huge support like from like this area of 50 MA, right? You can see like in this range we got a rejection. We got this big sell-off, right? I think it was like a couple of days ago, right? We got this big sell-off yesterday, right? It pushed it upside, it got this big sell-off again, but got a big reversal. And this reversal remind me of I think like mid-July when we got that big reversal, like I think it was a Wednesday, right? In this range, and we went up like to 11K, and I told you guys we're gonna be dropping, right? So if you guys remember this drop, where is it again? Yeah, mid-July, this drop, that's the same exact drop. It kind of reminds me, right? So we got this push, a big drop to the downside, and then BTC went up like almost 1,000 points, and I told you like it is time to get out. You guys remember this this move, right? And the next target was nothing but like a 94 to 95, right? And we hit that target, and then we got another target at 92. So it kind of remind me like a mid-July prices, right? So basically that's what we're getting back in August. So a possible push, it is very possible for BTC to give us another wave to the upside, just because on the hourly we broke this area of support. This area of resistance. Now it is acting as a support. That's a 50 MA. It is acting as a big support right now. So a push to the upside, be careful, okay? A push to the upside is very probable. But I was looking for a sell-off, but the last couple of hours we got this big move. Okay, we got this big move. So, but make sure to join the Telegram group in order to get the target we're looking for, exactly the same exact number. So keep an eye on this 200 this 100 MA on the hourly also, which is roughly around like a 10.6, right? It is roughly around 10.6, 10.594. So give or take, right? 10.6. So keep an eye on it. So I'm not looking for a 5-way structure, but most people are going to be looking for 5 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't like to count 5 unless it is pretty much clear, right? But it is only going to be a 3-wave. And if it is going to be a 3-wave, it is going to be very bullish, right? Because you could be anticipating a 1-to-1 extension. You got your 1, You got this one. So it is nothing but what you could be looking for 11. Okay, but it is just speculation, so don't count on it. If you join the Telegram group, you're gonna get the perfect target. So you look to your left in this range, you got a big area of resistance, which is roughly around 10.9. Okay, 10.9. Okay, 10.9 and 10.9 to 11 is very critical. 10.9 to 11 is very critical. Even if you go back on the on the bigger time frame, like on the 4 hour, you can see like this crossover, it is exactly at 10.9 to 11. Okay, the previous resistance on the 100 AMA on the 4 hour, it is exactly, previous support, it is exactly at 10.9, and then the crossover, we're getting it exactly at 11. Okay, we're getting it exactly at 11. So a push to the upside before dropping is very probable, right? Because we're gonna need a divergence anyway before we push to the upside. So we're gonna need a divergence, right? We're gonna need a divergence. So at this time, we don't have any divergence. When you take a look at the RSI, we don't have any divergence. Okay, the RSI is pretty aggressive. At some point, it is gonna drop at some point, right? It could make this move, right, and then give us this divergence, right? That's very possible. So keep that in mind. So the best thing to do is protect your money, right? Protect your money. So, and then don't take like very risky trades. Okay, the market is here to stay. So if you miss like one trade, you're gonna get plenty, right? You're gonna get plenty of trades. All right, you're gonna get plenty of trades. So you're gonna get plenty of trades. Let's move on to the daily, and then you can see why 10.6, 10.9 to 10.9 to is very important, right? So if you assume like we're gonna hit like a 10.9 to 11 in this range, right? Assuming we're gonna hit it, so you're gonna take your fib level, right? If I take my fib level from 12.3 down to 94, 97 in this range, this area of 100 MA, right, on the daily, up to 10.9 to 11 in this range. 1.618 extension going to be the previous bottom. Okay, 0.618 extension going to be the previous bottom. So 0.61, what I mean by 0.618 extension, 0.618 extension of the previous move, this range. Okay, it is going to be exactly at 92, and 92 is our previous bottom. So it is not a coincidence, right? So let's keep in mind on it. So we could get a push to the upside up to 11, right, in this range, and get this move. Like I told you also, like a couple days ago when we were getting the sell-off, I told you like BTC is not gonna sell off straight to like 88, stuff like that, right? It is gonna make an ABC correction like this. It is gonna give you a 3-wave, right? So let's look for this move, right? This move might not be done yet. Okay, it might not be done yet, but in order to get the exact price, make sure to join the Telegram group, and then we're gonna talk about it, right? We're gonna talk about it. That's a bigger picture, the bigger picture, right? That's what it's not basically like like a 2 hours trade signal. Okay, it is like within the next couple of weeks, August, end of August, early September. That's what I'm talking about. Not like something like you're gonna see like this weekend or Monday, right? So unless like the market is very volatile, we can push to the upside in this range, get some rejection before retesting like a low 9K, right? Very probable, very probable. I'm not very bearish on BTC. I'm just analyzing the market, but I'm extremely bullish on BTC for the long term, right, guys? That's why I'm accumulating. So that's why I'm accumulating. So if BTC goes like to 8K, 7K, I really don't care. I do care, but I'm just saying like it is gonna give us all a chance. It is going to give us all a chance. It is going to give us a chance to for all of us a chance to buy cheaper BTC, because once BTC start going to the upside, guys, all of us gonna be chasing it. All of us going to be chasing it. So you rather let it drop in dollar cost average, or just like buy, or buy now in dollar cost average. Okay, but once we start pushing to the upside, guys, it is going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy, and most of you guys going to be like, oops, I should have bought like at 10K. I should have bought. It is not a financial advice, but 10K is pretty cheap. Okay, even if you buy like $20 a week, it is extremely cheap, guys. It is extremely cheap. You gotta remember, BTC was 3K, 3100, just like late November, early December, right? Just in 8 months, right? It is still like what, 300%, more than 300%, guys. 200% actually, yeah, 250% almost, right? So it is quite a lot, guys. It is quite a lot, right? So unless you're trading, right, you're not gonna get those type of gains, right? Unless you're trading. So in any type of market, guys, you're not gonna get 250% gain in 8 months. So BTC is not something to play with. You know, just buy and hodl. If you like to swing trade, don't swing trade these $300. don't swing trade. I mean, you can join the Telegram group if you want to swing trade, good, but do not swing trade like $300. Okay, let BTC moves like a, you know, $1,000 at least, right, before you make a decision. $1,000 at least before you make a decision. So if you want to wait for your BTC, wait for BTC to hit like a $20,000. Okay, $20,000 before you sell it. But anything below 10K, it is pretty risky. It is pretty risky because we can get a big bounce at any given time, and then it is not going to look back forever, guys, forever. So it is not going to look back. All right, it is not going to look back. Hey, what's up, John? What's up? Let's see. Oh, it is okay. So let me know, guys, if you want to talk about any other alt, Ethereum, LITECOIN, Neo, EOS. Otherwise, we're just gonna call it a day and just talk about BTC. But you know, bigger picture for BTC is extremely bullish. Nothing has changed about this pattern. We're still looking for this WXYZ correction, okay? Because that's here. That's what we talked about last time, right? We're looking for this WXY. Okay, we could be looking for this Z correction down to this area, and if you take a look at the one-to-one extension from our Y correction in this, not Y but W, you can take a look at it. A one-to-one extension going to take us straight at 88,000, right? 8,000 going to be a lot, but that's what we got, right? So that's what we just gonna say, right? One-to-one extension of this move, okay? One-to-one extension of this move. At the most you can expect at the most 8,000, but we're just gonna have to it is actually not 8,000, 8,400, right? 8,400, depending on how you're gonna draw it. And 8,400, it is nothing but a previous resistance. So that's a good news, right? We got a huge resistance down to this area, right? So let's keep that in mind, guys. Let's keep that in mind. So BTC selling off down to 86 to 88, 84 range, like give or take like $400 because of the volatility, which is just 5%. It is not a lot, right? 5% volatility is not a lot for BTC. So you could be looking for, you know, in this range, right, after a possible bounce, a drop to this you know, 8,400 range, a possible double bottom, a push to the upside. So but let's see if BTC gonna be able to make it, because it is going to be the same pattern we've been talking about, right? BTC signature move, but this signature move only going to be a WXYZ correction instead of a WXY or a ABC correction, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, guys. Let me take a look at the chat room to see if you guys hey, what's up, smart investor? 55 miles per hour. What's up, homie? Spencer. Hope you guys doing good on your trades, guys. I hope you guys doing good on your trades, because you've been getting a great signal. So the only thing you guys need to work on, you guys got to work on your stop loss, right? On your put in a stop loss, basically. Put in a stop loss, right? So. But it is a great sign, you know, this you know, reversal candle, it is a great sign. It is a great sign. Okay, but don't get fooled. You got a big resistance in this area, which is just which is roughly around like 10A to 11K. We can possibly hit it before dropping to the downside. But I'm gonna give a signal as soon as we got like confirmation. I'm gonna get a signal, right, of BTC pushing to 11K, right, pushing to 11K. Okay. So let me take a look at the chat room again, guys. So if you haven't joined the Telegram group, make sure to do so. I think this one is is a private live stream, but if you haven't joined the the public not the public but the private Telegram group, make sure to do so, so you can increase your BTC holding, because actually that's only it is only 0.011 BTC. For some of you guys, if you're interested, let me know. If you think like you want to wait till later, it is fine. But it is a great opportunity to increase your BTC holding with this 5%, 10% gain, 25%. Some of you guys doing great already, like already double your money, like just in 3 days. I haven't even been able to make a 10% gain, right? But it is okay. I'm just joking. But some of you guys already doing great. Doing great. With your signals, right? Because some of you guys pretty much advanced already. You guys pretty much advanced. You guys know how to use all these exchanges. So it is going to be extremely important for you guys to get these signals and make a big killer. Okay, make a big killer. But on the lower time frame, like I said, okay, we can get a 1-to-1 extension in this area. We can definitely get a 1-to-1 extension in this area, right, which is going to take us to roughly our target of up to 11K. But you got to be careful, because the reason why I was calling for a short at 10.4, I don't know if I told you guys yet, but because I saw this flat correction in this range. Okay, we got a nice flat correction, and a flat correction, it is nothing but a continuation pattern. So which means like we could be continuing this pattern in this range from like a 10.5 to roughly 10.4. This pattern, this downtrend, we could be continuing it. Could be continuing this downtrend from this area. Okay, where could you look for? Okay, you could be looking for 0.618, because most people love 0.618. So you look for 0.618, which is roughly 10,000, right? 10,000. But I'm gonna give a clear signal after the live stream. I'm gonna take a look at the market. I'm gonna tell you like where do I think the market, the price is the price is going, right? But all it is just scenarios. Okay, it is just scenario. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. All right, count on it. What's up, Tom? What's up, Blondie? Blondie tattoo. Blondie tattoo. All right, so the 15, it is actually very bearish, even though like the daily is pretty much bullish, but the 15 is pretty much bearish, guys. I don't like this correction. As soon as I saw it, like I was like, we got a double bottom in this area. I think that it's 100 EMA. We got a big support. Let me change it. It's not 100. That's a 5 minutes. Let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, the 15 minutes, like we got a support in this area, so I thought like we're gonna break it. So but we got a big push from it, but this big push only created a flat correction, so it is nothing to be excited about. Okay, most people are gonna be like, oh, we got a big pump from 10 to, but it only pumped to make itself, to give itself like get into trouble, basically. It just like pushed the upside to get into trouble. So right now we facing a resistance from this area of 50 EMA on the 15 minutes, and then we almost broke the 100 EMA. So it is very possible for, you know, for BTC to get this drop down to 10K. Okay, drop down to 10K. It is very possible, but keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, we also say we also said like we could be making a one-to-one extension. Okay, we could be making a one-to-one extension. So this area is very tricky. So if you're not in a Telegram group, right, and then you want to play it, be careful. Okay, be careful. All right, you can be very profitable, but you can lose all your money. You can lose all your money, especially if you don't put a proper stop loss, right? Especially if you don't put a proper stop loss. So always put one. Always put one. It doesn't matter who give you like a signal. Always put one. Okay, always put one. Let's take a look at the stock RSI. 15-minute stock RSI is not bad at all. I don't like to, it is very useful. I don't like to talk about the stock RSI, but recently, you know, I kind of like implemented on my trading style. It is working so far, but I don't want to abuse it because I only use it like for the bigger picture. But on the lower time frame, I'm getting it, and then it is very helpful. So but you have to back test it a lot. It is a lot of back testing I'm doing in order to use it. So I just don't jump and use it, right? I just don't jump and use it. And most of the time I only use it like with a on the Heiken Ashi, right? I told you on the Heiken Ashi, it is very important to combine your Heiken Ashi with the stock RSI, right? It is very important. It is very important, and I showed you how you can use it and then to be very profitable. Okay, to be very profitable. So, hey, what's up, Kelly? I think going to 11K is more probable right now than dropping, right? But I'm going to give you a so it is more, I was reading a message. It is more probable right now to hit like a 11K than to like a drop down to below 10K right now. Okay, the probability of going to 11K is higher. Honestly, it is higher, but I don't want to count on it until I take a look at it again, right? But the probability of going to 11K, it is higher, you know, before breaking 10K. Okay, for breaking 10K, because you go back to Bybit and Binance, they don't have the same chart, right? The last couple of days, you can see like Bybit got a big dip, right? So Binance didn't get this dip. Okay, Bybit get this 3-wave, and I told you don't look for a 5-wave. Okay, that's what I told you. I told you in this area, do not look for 5 waves, right? Do not look for 5 waves. This area, most people have been looking for this wave number 5, right? I told you in crypto, 9 out of 10 you don't get 5 waves. Whenever you get 5-wave structure, just run away. Because you know something bad is about to happen, right? So only look for 3. If you get 5, good, but most of the time you don't get 5. I don't know how to explain it, but most of the time you don't get 5. So you see, like we got a 3-wave move to the upside, another impulse wave down to another wave to the downside. You could count this as wave 1. We could get another drop down to like a 10K for the big correction before getting this move. Okay, we could drop down to this area, right, which is like a 0.618 I just told you, before pushing to the upside. So you know, this way you're going to get your ABC correction, A, B, and C correction. Okay, ABC correction, and then followed by a drop. Okay, followed by a drop. Okay, so that's the most probable scenario I'm looking at right now. Okay, just because we're dropping doesn't mean like we're gonna drop. We're not gonna be pushing to the upside. BTC is very crazy. You guys remember last night I gave you a signal up to like a 10.130. We hit like 10.136, I think, right? And then we dropped like to 97.80. Target was like 96 to 94, right? We hit like 97.80. it was pretty good, right? It was like a 400 points, guys, and I told you we only need 600 points a week. That's all you need, 600 points a week. Okay, if you 10x or 25x, it doesn't matter. Okay, 600 points a week. If you do the math, it sounds very very little, but you do the math, that's 6%. Okay, not 60 but 6%, right? So if you're doing 10x, leverage, that's 60%. You have to multiply it by 10, so you're getting 60% gain a week. All right, that's incredible. Okay, that's incredible, right? If you multiply it by 4, 6 times 4, right, 24, you're getting like 224% gain a month. So you do not have to trade every single day. You don't have to trade every single day. So if you come in and then like you get a signal and then you missed it, just leave it. Okay, just leave it and then wait for the next 200 to 300 points, get it, and then go play with the kids or with the wives. Okay, with the wives, no, with your wife. Okay, and then look for the next opportunity. And at the same time, guys, do not waste your profits. Do not waste your profits. I'm telling you, September could be better than August. You see how August is better than July in terms of volatility? September could be like way better. October could be better. November could be like a bullish volatility. So keep your profits, keep your capitals, don't lose it. Don't take high risk trade. If like the trade you don't like it, don't take it. You only need 600 points a week. I'm telling you, you only need 600 points a week. It is very easy. Trading is not hard. Do the math. If you're leveraging even 5x, okay, 5 times 6, you know, that's 30. That's 30%. Okay, if you can get 5 good trades with, on average, like averaging like roughly, 200 to 300 points, it is going to be great, guys. It is going to be great. So don't rush it, guys. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. All right, guys, that's about it for today. Seems like you guys don't want to talk about Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and stuff like that. If you want to talk about Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, just shoot me a text. Shoot me a Telegram message. On my next live stream, I'm gonna include all those altcoins, right? All those altcoins. That's the signal tonight, guys. Wives. Hey, what's up, homie? Yeah. So that's about it for today, guys. So if you're in private group, you're gonna get the signal. Okay, you're gonna get the signal. And then John mentioned like this rising wedge, and we got similar rising wedge like couple last week. Okay, we got this one, similar rising wedge in this area, and I was telling you like we're gonna drop in this area. Okay, that's the same pattern we got in this area. Nothing different. Okay, nothing different. Same exact pattern. Same exact pattern. So same exact pattern. So it started like this right before the sell-off. All right, before the sell-off started like this. All right, but as soon as we broke like 10, I think like 11. As soon as we broke this area, right, we got out 10. Because our target was like 10.9 to 10.8. As soon as we broke this area of 10.7, we like get out because this is a continuation pattern. So that's why I was like, as soon as you get it. As soon as we break this area, get out. And then we just take it to the downside, and we've been very profitable after that. We've been very, very profitable, guys. Very profitable. Okay, very profitable. Very profitable. Okay, very profitable. And today earlier we called a short from 10.5 right to 10.3 or 5. We also got that short, right. BTC bounced back to 10.486, right. And most of you guys, some of you guys like front run the price. Don't wait for the exact number. Give it like a plus minus 20, because I'm working with different people and different tolerance, different risk tolerance, different risk management. So when I give you a target, just look for to be profitable. Okay, don't look for the same exact number. Like yesterday when I give you a target, like a drop from 10,130 down to 96.94, as soon as we drop, like if your average was like 10,000, right? Let's say you ladder from like a 99.50 to 10,130, right? And then we drop below 99, 98. Move your stop down. Okay, move it. Don't just watch it, especially when BTC is raining. Dropping like a water. Just move your stop and follow it. Don't do anything. You just move your stop and follow it. Okay, otherwise you're gonna lose all your profits. Okay, otherwise you're gonna lose all your profits. Okay, but we got 2 more weeks for the rest of the month, so just save your profits, and then we're gonna get ready for July, and then July gonna be fun, guys. I mean, not July, September gonna be fun. Okay, it is gonna be fun, guys. It is gonna be fun. Hey, what's up, Swede? So, alright, you want to talk about Ether? Let's move on to Ether, because Ether we hit our target at 170. Ether BTC. Let's move on to Ether BTC. Yeah, it is not looking it's not looking bad at all, but you know, we just gonna have to deal with this area of you know, this area of 100 MA on the 4 hour. Okay, it is giving us tough time. So we basically hit our target for Ether when we say like Ether gonna drop down to 0.017. we dropped down to like 0.0175. So that's pretty accurate, guys. And we said like Ether gonna be dropping since Ether was like 0.022. 0.022. That's when we called for Ether to drop, and then we also called for Ether to drop like to 170. I think we hit 170, right? When Ether was like way above 200, guys, above 200. Even at 230 we called it to 110, but it is hard to believe, right? So let's see if Ether gonna be giving us a corrective move in this area versus BTC. That's a it is a 3-wave move in this area. That's a clean three-wave move. This one doesn't seem like a 3-wave move, but we could drop a little further to the downside before bouncing up. Okay, we could anticipate another bounce before continuing like to the downside. So don't sleep on either, like you know, for a big bounce, right? Especially like if you bearish versus BTC. If you bearish on BTC, so expect Ether like with a bounce within the next few days, right? Expect Ether with a bounce. All right, because we clearly got a 3-wave move. All right, we clearly got a an ABC correction after a sell-off. That's a sell-off. That's a 3-wave move. So you could be getting one in this area before a bounce. Okay, we don't know how far we're gonna bounce, but we could bounce and break this area of 100 MA. Okay, we could bounce and break it. Okay, we could bounce and break it, because I don't think like we're gonna keep getting rejection from this 100 MA on the 4 hour. Okay, we're not gonna keep getting rejection, right? So, but as long as we break this area of support, okay, make a clean 3-wave, we're gonna look for where we're going next. All right, but I wouldn't touch it right now until like you get confirmation. All right, but don't leverage Ether. Please don't. I mean, do whatever you want, but I don't leverage like I don't leverage alt. I just trade them versus BTC. NEO $720. Oh, you mean NEO $720? 720. I haven't taken a look at NEO price. Okay. Let's move on to LTC. LITECOIN, we called for a drop to a 65, right? We okay, that's exactly what we said about LITECOIN, right? You guys remember when LITECOIN was in this range, almost like over $100, guys, right? 107, right? 107. We said like LITECOIN gonna be dropping. It is making a clean 3-wave move, right? In this area, it is making a clean 3-wave move. So look for a flag in this area before a reversal. We're definitely going to reverse. We're not just going to drop down like to like a $40, $50 without giving us a without LITECOIN giving us another reversal pattern. All right, but we called for this move like since LITECOIN was like 107, guys. Like that was like first week of August. Everybody was, you know, getting excited about LITECOIN, and I told you like this pattern is calling for a sell-off. Okay, a sell-off. And if you really want to buy LITECOIN at a cheaper price, get your fib level and then make it like this. Okay, and then look for LITECOIN $60 to 55, right? According to your fib level, right? To the fib level. Okay, so depend how you draw it. Like if you're looking at it from Coinbase, I think like it is going to be the fib level going to be roughly 48 to 50, but on Binance it is saying like a 56, which is roughly like the same, right? So it is 10% difference. So but you can look for, you know, 56 to 61 in this range, depending what exchange you're going to be looking for. Okay, depending what exchange. All right, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, we're gonna have to take a look at Coinbase because Binance never dropped below below certain levels. So so Bitcoin Cash, same scenario, target roughly around like a lower 200, right? We talked about it yesterday, to you know, 220 to 200 in that range. Okay, so as long as we break this area of support, right, it is not going to look good at all. This area of support, it is like 260, right? 260, and I think we tested 268 a couple of days ago. And then when we said like Bitcoin Cash going to be dropping to low like 260 to 250, Bitcoin Cash was like 350, guys, 350. So 350. BTC dominance tapping. We're going, I mean, man, like 30 days ago, we talked about BTC when BTC was like 63% dominance. I told you guys, look for BTC dominance to hit like a 73. So, but most of us like don't pay attention like to the future. We only pay attention to the present. So, but you know, I said it like BTC like going to a 73 and above, like because 73% dominance, it is exactly at 0.618. And then it is going to give us our wave number 5. I'm gonna show you about I'm gonna show you later after I talk about these coins, right? So that's why I was so bearish on alt when I say like Bitcoin Cash gonna drop, LITECOIN gonna drop, Ethereum gonna drop, EOS gonna drop. Like when EOS was like 480, and I said like EOS gonna drop like to low 3,000, 350. EOS is exactly in that area, guys. So. I'm going to I don't take a look at alt coins total market cap. I only pay attention to the BTC dominance, right? So, but I'm going to take a look at it. Let's see. NEO. So let's move on to EOS. Let's take a look at EOS USD Bitfinex. Let's take a look at Polonius first. Okay. EOS, same thing, guys. When we said EOS gonna drop, EOS was in this area. Okay, we call as soon as we get this move, we say like this move, the most exactly that's what we say. The most probable move for EOS is to drop, and then look for like a low 3K, guys. We already retested low 3K, so it is not easy to say like a coin gonna drop. If somebody asks you, what do you think about this coin, and you be like, oh, this coin gonna drop, it's not very easy. Most people don't do that. They're gonna tell you, oh, look at, okay, we got an area of support in this area, I mean resistance in this area. So if like we break it, right, we could possibly go like to 0.618, but you know, stuff like that. But I told you straight up, EOS gonna drop. EOS gonna drop, guys. So next target for EOS it is not, the market only can move like two ways, guys, two ways, either up or down. So if you like, if you're spending too much time to say like if this coin gonna drop or gonna go up, you gotta look at your analysis. It can only move like a two-way, okay, two ways, right? Up or down, no sideways. There is no such thing as sideways. There is no such thing as sideways. Sideways is very relative, very relative. Because me, my sideways, I love it when BTC moving like 1%, 80 points, stuff like that, up and down. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Because for me, it is not a sideways. It is very, very good. So EOS double bottom, right? But we're getting a most people don't take a look at the smaller picture, but we're getting a slight flat correction in this area. Let me show you before I move on. We got a flat correction in this area, and if you remember the BTC flat correction I showed you recently, right? I'm gonna show you again. Bang, that's what you can expect. Even though like everything is oversold, I mean, I'm not harsh on EOS, but everything is oversold. BTC done it, so EOS can do it. Okay, EOS can do it. So look for a further drop, guys, from EOS. All right, let's see target. All I do is take my fib level. You see this guy. These guys, they love like a support and resistance, right? The reason why, I don't know, I don't want to always trade like support and resistance is because like most people are going to be trading it, so you're just going to be very careful. So next target for EOS like 275 to 290 in this range. Okay, 275 to 290. This one could be a big sell-off too. This one could be like a very nasty sell-off, right? Nasty sell-off, which means like BTC is going to be dropping, right? So which means like BTC could be dropping, because let's see, it is going to be a 24% drop. So which means like a BTC could be dropping like a 6 to 8%, right? So 6 to 8% from 10K right now, 10.2, 10.3, it is going to give you roughly 97 to 95, right? So if BTC dropped 10%, you're looking at 91 to 92. EOS dropping 25%. So it makes sense too, right? It makes sense, guys. It makes sense. It makes sense. So EOS, look for 275, guys. Look for 275. If it doesn't get it, we change our analysis and see why. But that's what I'm seeing right now, and that's what we've been calling since EOS was 450. Actually, in this range. Okay, actually in this range, like 450. Yeah, 450. All right, 450, guys. 450. All right, that's EOS USD, and we kill EOS BTC too, right? But I don't trade EOS. I just love the chart. I don't trade EOS, so I really don't care if it dropped to $1, right? And I pick it up at $1, but I really don't care if not like I don't like the project, none of that. I'm just saying like it is not like one of these coins I like to trade, right? That's what I mean. I don't have anything against EOS, right? Does it apply to BTC too? I never use it on BTC because BTC is very special, guys. BTC is very special, but the 1.27, you can implement it on your chart, right? It's 1.27 and 1.4, right? 1.27 and 1.4. So but I haven't seen like any scenario like where BTC like a drop down to 1.27. So, okay, but I'm trying to implement it on the crane top, like but it is a top, it's not a bottom. I also usually do it at the bottom, okay, and then drop to another bottom. You see what I'm saying? Like this is a bottom for not a bottom, but it is from a selling pressure from a EOS, right? So if like we break this area of support, right, we could be dropping, but BTC is all the way up in this area. Okay, so like this. Okay, BTC is making this move, right? This is making this move. Now we made that move. Now we just about this area. Okay, so let's see. I never applied it to a top formation. All right, like this. You just take your fib level from swing low to swing high, right? and then you look for 1.27. Okay, I'm gonna try to see with BTC. I think I did it like last time to show you like where we could be heading to, at least for the short term versus BTC. But I'm gonna have to take a look at it again. All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at it again. Take a look at it again. What's up, Ali Matar? Hey, what's up, Ali Matar? Make sure to join the Telegram group, man. And then you know, make sure to hit the like, subscribe. Regarding backed, I really don't, you know, put news on the chart. Most of the time the chart gonna tell you, you know, most people are gonna be buying, and you gotta think about it, guys. Backed, do they really want to buy BTC at 10K, or they want to buy BTC at 8-9K? So you gotta think about it. I'm extremely bullish on BTC, but these guys, they're pretty smart, guys. I don't see why they want to buy BTC at 20K. All right, I really don't see it, guys. I really don't. They got all the resources, all the bots. You know, they're very smart. They got plenty of money. So why they want to buy BTC above 10K? So it is just what it is, right? They can short the market to to whatever, guys. So BTC.D. For some reason, I can see BTC. I can find the BTC dominance chart. Okay, for some reason I cannot find the BTC dominance tick, the symbol. Haven't used it for a while. I think it's BTC. Okay, it is not showing up. Guys, I cannot total 2. Nah, I can't find it. Yes, I can find the BTC dominance chart. For some reason it is not showing up. But BTC that D used to come out. So if you know the symbol, let me know so I can find it. But it used to be like BTC.D. Maybe they changed it. And total 2 is not showing up neither. Okay, now it wants to, now I can find it, right? For some reason. So it is not showing under cryptocurrency. You have to use like a, you have to put like all, instead of like a crypto, you have to put like all. So let's take a look at the weekly BTC. Okay, you see what we talked about, guys? We talked about this, like, we talked about this when BTC was 63, guys. 63. We said like BTC dominance could be heading to 73. Right now we roughly around like 70 according to coin market cap, not coin market cap, but according to trading view. Okay, according to trading view. So we said like we're going to be hitting roughly 0.618. 0.618, it is exactly at 73 to 74, right, according to trading view. And it is nothing. If you take a look at it also, do we have a 1-to-1 extension in this area? Okay, you see 1-to-1 extension going to take us roughly 80,000, not 80,000, but 80%. Okay, 80%, right? 1-to-1 extension going to take us 80%. So most people are going to be counting, myself, right? I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But this seemed like to be an ABC correction, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, an ABC correction. All right, well, ABC correction, 1-to-1 extension, gonna take us roughly 80%. Okay, 80%. So it doesn't matter which way BTC gonna go. Either if BTC goes to the upside, it's gonna get market dominance. If it drop, it is also gonna get market dominance. So the best place to be at right now, it is actually BTC, guys. It is actually BTC, right? The best place. It doesn't mean it is going to be the best place forever, but you know, as of today, the best place to be is BTC. Is that a be in BTC, right? Instead of in alt. Yes, we should tam meet up. tam meet up. All right. I hope you guys like the name tam. I'm gonna tell you where tam come from next time. All right. So that's about it for today, guys. I think I cover everything except NEO USD. I don't think NEO is at $7. NEO USDT. Oh, NEO is at $9. Oh gosh. Shoot. To be honest, NEO. My target for NEO was like $4. Like when NEO was like even $90 last year, I was telling my friend like we could see NEO at $4. So when NEO was like $5, he told me like, man, you crazy. So, but NEO, it is under $10 right now. It is not good at all. So when you take a look at NEO, we said like NEO going to be dropping versus BTC, but we haven't been like analyzing NEO USD for a while right now. Okay, but what you can expect from NEO, the most probable scenario for NEO is it like $7.50, okay, which is 0.786. Maybe that's what you meant, right? NEO 720 USD, right? So, but hopefully that's what you meant. But 0.786, it is roughly around like 850, right? To 850 to 750. Okay, it is not showing any sign of reversal, and this chart is incredible because it seems like a daily chart, but it is weekly chart. That's how bearish NEO is. Okay, that's how bearish NEO is. All right, that's how bearish it is. Okay, it is extremely bearish. But if I get some NEO like at a $1.50, that'll be great, man. That'll be great. But I don't think I'll get NEO at $1.50. But if I get NEO at $1.50, that'll be great. Okay, it'll be great. Because in this area we don't have a 5-way structure. That's why it is very important not to keep counting 5. That's 3 wave. Okay, that's 3 wave to the upside. Okay, you could get this one, a possible fake out, and this one. All right. So, and if like we drop this area, like I told you, if like we drop like a $5, it's not gonna be good at all, right? Because if you take your fib level, I mean, it's gonna be good if you are shorting NEO. You take your fib level, you take a look at it, 1.27. It is gonna be like $1. Okay, $1. Okay, well, if we break $5 NEO, it is nothing else to expect but $1 NEO, even 50 cents NEO. All right, it is what it is. The RSI weekly, it is extremely bearish, right? Extremely bearish. All right, we just got a correction, right, on the RSI, and if you can expect like after a correction, what can you expect? A 1-to-1 extension on the RSI, right? So this way, 1-to-1 extension. You could expect the weekly RSI to hit like at least 35. So when I said like last week, I told you, like I was talking to John, I think like in the Telegram group, I told him like Alt gonna lose like more than 50% of their current value. Okay, more than 50%, guys. 50%. They're gonna lose it. Okay, they're gonna lose it. All right, they're gonna lose it. Some of them already lost like 20%. So they're gonna lose more than 50%, guys. It is not time to get into alt right now. Hey, what's up, Peanut? It's been a while, man. XRP, definitely we can hit 15 cents. It's not a big deal, guys. Like XRP USDT. I haven't talked about XRP for a while. So same scenario for XRP. Very, very bearish, guys. Very bearish. So if you take a look at your fib, you take a look at this way, same exact way, guys. Because if I take this top, is going to be very bearish. You're going to talk about XRP 2 cents, right? So let's ignore the top. Okay, let's ignore the top and take the most recent touch. This 73 area. Okay, and take the top. Take this area of 63. Okay, 63. So if you take a look at 63, the next area of next buy area for XRP going to be 16 to 11 cents. Okay, 16 to 11 cents, guys. 16 to 11 cents. All right, it is what it is. But if like we break 25, that's where we could be heading to, at least for the short term. All right, I want me more extra XRP, but it doesn't matter if it dropped to like a 10 11 cents. I just accumulate, guys. Accumulate, guys, because you might never see these prices again, guys. You might never, because you know, XRP got a big community. You know, most people love it, even though most people think like it is a scam. They've been saying like XRP is a scam like since 2000, whenever, okay, 2015, 16, 17, whatever, right? They've been saying like it is a scam, right? And it went up like to $3.50. So keep that in mind. If you can grab it at like a 10 cents, 5 cents, it'll be incredible. All right, it'll be incredible. Hey, what's up, Computer Royal? I mean, hey, what's up, Matar? I don't follow much. Like I try to stay with the chart, so I don't do like a lot of news and then saying like we got some good news, Bitcoin gonna go up. I try to stay away from it because it's not gonna be natural once you start talking about like a news and chart. It doesn't go together, man. It doesn't go together. All right, so it doesn't. The chart gonna tell you, guys. The chart gonna tell you like at least 30 days ahead, guys. 30 days, right? 30 days before you get the news. All right, before you get the news. Yeah, before you get the news. Thanks a lot, Peanut. Make sure to join the you know, the private. We got a Telegram private group now. Shoot me a text. I'm gonna tell you how to get in. Right? All right. Right. All right, guys. I think that's it, man. I'm just gonna focus on the next target for BTC. See where we could be heading to, right? So, but if you haven't, you know, get your big exchanges, you know, account, make sure to do so, because market gonna be very volatile. Most of the US based resident, they're going to get a ban by you know, September, you know, mid-September, just about 30 days. So get ready for more volatility, guys. Get more ready for more volatility. Get more ready for more volatility. And then September going to be very fun, guys. It is going to be very fun. Okay, it is going to be very fun. It doesn't matter what's the price of BTC, you still can be very profitable. Don't expect like BTC to go to 16K straight up. Okay, try to be very profitable when BTC is moving sideways. All right, when BTC is moving sideways, try to be very profitable. Okay, because after this correction, man, that's a weekly. You don't expect anything, either a big sell-off, right? That's the only thing you can expect. It's not going to be like some sideways correction, because the sideways correction, it is this circle. That's a sideways correction you guys talking about, or you're gonna get this move. All right, it is not going to be like some sideways. It is going to be a big move, like either way. Okay, to the upside or to the downside. So make sure to join the Telegram group to get these targets. All right, to get these targets. All right, guys. I mean, I've been saying I'm gonna call it a day for the last 15 minutes. I just love the live stream, right? I love talking about BTC and alt. seems like we're dropping, right? It seems like we're dropping. And if you a good, like I told you, like we got a flat correction in this area, right? Got a flat correction in this area, right? But we got a nice ABC in this area, so expect a small push to the upside in this range before a drop down. Okay, a drop down. That's the most probable scenario right now. Okay, and then we could get this move. All right, could get this move. All right guys, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to join the Telegram group to get these updates. Should you buy now or wait? Make sure to join the Telegram group, and then the link is under the description, and shoot me a text. I'm gonna tell you how to join the private group, because these targets are, you know, only like the members gonna get these targets, man. These juicy targets, these 300 points, 400 points. All right, if you're a swing trader, you can join also. We're gonna tell you like at what point you need to get out, what point you need to get in, right? So all right, so looking beautiful, man. This is looking beautiful.